All right, guys. I got Marton from TEFOOD, the Chief Marketing Officer of TEFOOD. Uh, Marton, like I was just mentioning earlier, I'm a big fan, and it is really, really a pleasure to have you on my channel. Thank you so much. And
Hi, Marcus. Thank you for inviting me.
Awesome. Really excited about this. All right, so let's get into it. All right, Marton. Let's focus on TEFOOD's big partnerships, okay? The FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, one of the big four, Deloitte Hungary, Nongshim Data System, one of the largest food companies in South Korea, Halal Trail, specialized traceability solutions to halal food. I mean, these are really big names. L'Oreal, the largest retail technology solution provider in Hungary. Now, the question to you, Marton, how significant will these partnerships be for the overall success of the TFD token?
Yes, of course, it's hard to tell now. I have to give a bit of a background to have a bigger picture. So, TEFOOD's domain is farm-to-table food traceability. Is, I think, the most challenging sector in blockchain. Why is that? It's because the average people think that this whole chain traceability is already an existing thing, at least in the developed countries. And we just need to channel them to blockchain. So all companies collect their data and we just have to put them on blockchain. But in reality, it's not true. The farm-to-table traceability doesn't exist, neither on emerging markets nor in developed markets. I give you two examples. Last year, China announced that they will reopen the possibility to import United States beef to China again. They had several years ban before. But they require traceability data. And one U.S. governmental representative told in an interview that around 10-15% of U.S. cattle farmers can provide such data. So it's a very low number. And another example, the European Union has a regulation. It's called or referred to as a one step up, one step down regulation towards food companies, which means that they have to know from whom they bought products and to whom they sold them. But they don't have to store it electronically. So often they just store invoices and delivery notes in paper format. So such thing as an integrated farm-to-table traceability system is very rare. This is, by the way, this is why we state that TEFOOD is the largest one around the world, because I don't know about any other project on the world which has implemented it in such scale or such wide scale that like we have in Vietnam. The number of companies and the number of tracked items and food categories we integrated is the largest that we know. So the main point is that we don't just have to convince companies about using blockchain. We even have to convince them about the advantages of farm-to-table approach. So our partners, these partners you mentioned, help us in this case. But it's hard to tell which ones will be fruitful. There is definitely a momentum starting for this kind of traceability, but we are still at the beginning.
Awesome.
So at this stage, it's not possible to make specific forecasts about which partner will be significant, but because it depends on their sales opportunities, we need generally we need as much partners as possible as they they have the direct connection to customers, they have reputation, brand, and we give the technology and also a very important part, the implementation methodology. Because as we internally used to say that, and it is contrary also to the belief of usual people, that the farm-to-table traceability implementations are 30% technology and 70% implementation methodology, because it's a very complex project involving several participants of the supply chain. Some of them are collecting data, some of them not, but they all have heterogeneous software systems, identifying different things, different batches, different items. So we have to bring them to the same page, and this makes it difficult.
Wow, interesting. Okay, that's quite an elaboration and a very good answer. I like that. That's something I'm gonna have to listen to when I do interviews. I like to listen and listen and listen again. I'm very blessed with that opportunity, so I'm gonna be listening to that answer. I like that answer a lot. All right, so Martin, sticking in the discussion of partnerships, okay? I would love to use VeChain as a great example for my next question. Okay, so PwC and DMVGL acquired stake in VeChain, okay, which cemented VeChain's overall success for decades to come, in my opinion. Now, Martin, my question to you is this. Have you considered, or has TFood been approached by any of its big partnerships to acquire stake in TFood?
We have been approached, but only on mentioning level. So there was no deep conversation about it, and we haven't considered it yet. Joining with such big name companies in this sector can bring a lot of advantages, obviously. But we think now it's too early for that. We think that now we can grow on our own. We have a lot of short-term and mid-term goals. Maybe next year, in 2020, there can be such movement, but not now. But independently from that, overall, we agree that the DMVGL partnership can be a very valuable one for VeChain. That's for sure.
Awesome. Okay, I like to hear that. And I was just mentioning on my secret Telegram channel, just talking to you, that you come off as a great guy. How the certain discussions we have, and you come off as an honest guy, and you just talking about VeChain and saying something positive, just shows the humility, the integrity, and basically your character. I really enjoyed that answer. All right, so Martin, looking at TFood's customers, okay, I see multiple use cases for the TFD token. Now, diving into a bit of tokenomics here, could you enlighten us all with some possible projections for the TFD token about, looking 2 to 3 to 4 years down the road?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to start it from a bit far. As you know, that regulatory compliance for a token is important to ensure that the token holders are not in danger buying and holding the token. When a company issues a token, they usually go to a law firm and pay them to give a statement that, according to their opinion, that specific token is not a security. This is the usual way. Of course, these statements don't really mean much for the authorities when they investigate the token, but this is usually the most what companies can do. This is why coins and tokens are in a gray grayish area, as authorities haven't released any guidance. They are either utility or security in the eyes of the regulators, but you cannot know which one until they investigated it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had several such cases last year, and probably this year we will see such cases as well. So what we did originally was a bit different. Still, several months prior to our ICO, we reached out to the Securities Commission of Germany, because we are a German company, to get an opinion about our token economics. They started the discussion for several months. During this discussion, we had to change the structure of our token economics to avoid being considered as a security. And after several iterations, we got a positive opinion, because Securities Commission, even the SEC in SEC in the United States, usually release opinions, not statements. That's up for the law, I mean the judges.
Okay.
So we got a positive opinion that the TFD token doesn't need a license under the German Banking Act or the Payment Services Supervision Act. These are the acts which cover securities.
Mm.
So we think that this is we think this is a big achievement in crypto, and it can give a peace of mind for the token holders. On the other hand, we could imagine much broader utility for TFOOD in the future. I mean, for TFD in the future, but sooner or later there will be regulation for tokens, and we will see how far we can move with this. But as a B2B provider, we are working for companies, for established companies. We have to remain within the limits of regulations. There is a path some crypto project made that they are operating, at least on paper, from countries like Cayman Islands.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not possible for us.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing a lot of clarity there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Martin, sticking on the topic of the TFD token, just to make this really clear, are there any of your customers who are now at this very moment not using in any way the TFD token? Perfect example, banks in business with Ripple. And this has been a big one for me lately. A lot of people have been coming. I mean, this has been, I'm getting threats and everything. But perfect example, banks with Ripple not using XRP. Reason why I'm asking this is because your customers are leading international food conglomerates like On-Chain, Aeon, CP Group, Lotmart, Big C, Japa, and CJ. So what could you tell me about that?
Yes. So the client side interfaces of TFOOD contain that when they are sending traceability data to TFOOD's blockchain, which is called the food chain, the system checks if there is enough TFD to cover the transaction, because TFD acts as a license token. So every company has to use TFD, but it's different whether it's a direct usage. I mean, the company directly owns and stores the tokens, or the implementation partners hold the token. It's not important for the system. As I know, many other companies, like for example VeChain, are also using this method to make the customer onboarding frictionless. Currently, managing tokens is difficult for most companies, especially if they are not IT companies. So we have to make it easier for them. Obviously, as time goes by, they will learn how to handle this part directly. But we also plan to implement a specific node type, which we call the Iridium node, where token holders can automatically rent out their tokens to food companies which don't have tokens in their possessions. This is planned to be a seamless transaction where you hold your TFD tokens in a wallet, and the system pairs you automatically with companies which don't directly have the tokens, and each day you cover the license for transactions for these companies. And in return, you get some of the money these companies pay for the transactions. It's a good use case because renting out software license is a common thing, is a regulated thing. You are doing it on a daily basis if you use any Windows-based self-service terminal or an airport or in a railway station or in a hotel. In each case, the company which owns the computer and the software rents it out to you. The Windows license. But on the long term, we think that companies will learn how to buy the token licenses on exchanges.
Wow. Look at that. That seems very, very exciting. All right. I like this. All right. So, Martin, this is what. Just mentioning, just talking about your customers and your partnerships. This is what really upsets me about these big name exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase. How is it that TEFOOD, the TFD token, is not listed on these big exchanges that I've just mentioned? And Martin, I know about these listing fees, but for me, I believe, this is just my opinion, okay, that it is an embarrassment for these crypto exchanges, all right, to not work in any way to get a crypto or a token like TEFOOD on their exchange when you have such big partnerships and such real-world application and use cases and customers. To me, it's mind-boggling. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, this is a difficult question on more level, and I can give you an answer which is my opinion.
Perfect.
My personal opinion, and I will be general, not to offend anyone.
Okay.
I think that there is a difference between how exchanges want to be seen by the community and in reality how they see the market. If you read public messages or interviews by leaders of exchanges, they always tell that they prefer projects which are based on fundamentals, which are working hard on adoption or achieve something like mainnet launch or customers. So this is how they want people to see them. They know that these are the projects which will shift blockchain industry from this nerdish niche to mass adoption. But on the other side, there is the reality, or I assume there is the reality of how they think about business and the market. And if you see it from the outside, you see that they usually list overhyped large market cap projects, regardless what their fundamentals are, regardless of they have a product or not, and usually they don't have a traction. But on the other side, they have a large follower base and very compelling promises. In some cases, these projects, all these projects are doing is selling a dream that you can be rich easily. Of course, I personally don't blame exchanges for doing that. So I really kind of understanding them. They are businesses. They charge margins on each trade. It's obvious that they list projects which have large daily volumes. Totally understandable.
Yeah.
But on the longer term, the question is that what we, the blockchain community, what we build from this industry, how long will all the headlines talk about the pump and dump coins, and they promise bigger and bigger things all the time, because this is unsustainable. And certainly you can say that there are pump and dump stocks on traditional exchanges as well. But if you check or if you analyze the companies or on Nasdaq, for example, or even the companies with the serious A or B investment, they do massively different things. They are mostly focusing on their core business and to get customers and deliver value to them. And at the same time, in the blockchain industry, if I open Twitter or Reddit, what we see is airdrops, bounties, and trading contests, and meetups, and hackathons, and of course, it's an important thing, the constant fights about the projects and the supporters of the project.
Yeah. Wow, that's right there again. I love this interview, man. It's just clear, and the opinions you're giving, and the answers you're giving, I really just fall in line with mine. I know it's a business. And yeah, exactly. All right, so Martin, this is a two-part question. What do you think about the tribalist mentality that is running rampant in crypto? Perfect example, Walton and VeChain. And secondly, Martin, tying this all together, since I just mentioned two traceability companies like VeChain and Walton Chain, what makes TFood so different to the extent that it seems TFood is on a distinctive path in accomplishing its desired goals? Again, in regards to the likes of VeChain and many others in this crypto space.
Yes. We also notice this tribalism almost every day. Although I think that maybe it's decreasing a bit, but probably not because people would be more mature. Maybe it's because many people left this field in the recent months. We think that and we already wrote a blog post about that. We think that the basic failure or basic delusion of these tribalist people is that they think that the competitors of the company they support are dangerous to them. So their delusion is that the market is split between VeChain or Walton Chain or Modum and Ambrosus or Wabi and all these companies. But in reality, all these companies are very small. They don't really have market share. But not just individually, but even combined. We think that the real threat the token holders of WeChain and Walton chain are the traditional IT services giants like IBM,
Yes.
SAP, or T-Systems, or Accenture, and I could list them for a long time, EPAM or Capgemini, Tata Consulting. So these are the real trend, because they have a lot of existing customers. They are trusted suppliers. They have unlimited funding, and thousands of tens of thousands of developers, and importantly, a very strong sales force. I wanted to mention here a fun fact that I read somewhere that WeChain has 91 employees. I don't know if it's right or not. I read it on some website a couple weeks ago. And for example, T-Systems. T-Systems is a subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom, an IT services provider. They have 45,000 employees.
Yeah.
Only in Hungary, which is a small Central European country, they have 1,200 professionals.
Yeah.
From which 400 work in sales-related jobs. So only T-Systems has 4 times as much salespeople in a small country than all the people in Beach or at WeChain.
Look at that.
So the question is, why don't we hear more about them in blockchain-related news?
Yep.
It's probably because of course we can read about IBM. But mostly not about the others. I think it's simply because this market is still too small for them to make a move.
Look at that.
I'm sure that once large food manufacturers or other production companies start tracking millions of their products each day, these companies will mobilize their resources. So all these companies from WeChain to Walton Chain or Origin Trail or Ambrosus, we have limited time to gain a foothold and build our brand, because otherwise these companies will sweep us out from this market. So we have to focus on. Sorry?
No. I apologize. I don't want to cut you. That kind of brings back to like the J.P. Morgan and Ripple comparison.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Excellent example. This seems that Ripple had this much time to establish themselves, and in the future we will see if more companies like JP Morgan starts such activity like releasing their own token, and we will see how this will affect Ripple. So we think that we have to focus not just TEFOOD but other companies as well. Have to focus all resources to grow adoption as fast as possible. Usually it's not what many crypto enthusiasts are interested in. We think that liquidity or master nodes or token economy or community, these are important areas, but at this stage, none of them is more important than adoption.
Exactly. Well answered.
So, one more thing about your question about our unique selling points. So
yes.
What separates us? And then we think that we have some selling points we usually tell to potential customers. One is the farm-to-table approach. That we have tools for supply chain companies, food safety authorities, and consumers as well, and can cover the whole supply chain. We are vertical, so we don't believe that a one-size-fits-all solution would be viable, and we focus all our efforts to solve the problems, the traceability problems in the food industry. And also we are a complete solution and not just a platform. If you see, for example, IBM Food Trust is a platform. They require food supply chains to have an existing traceability and just plug them to their API and send the data to blockchain. But according to our experience, the food supply chains are much more sophisticated, with companies with a different level of technological readiness. So we have to provide all possible elements of traceability, and they can pick the ones they are missing. And we have to be quite flexible in providing this, and make that none of the individual elements we provide, from data capture to object identification, from data processing to data storage, none of them should be mandatory. So theoretically, it's possible to implement TEFOOD and using VeChain as a transaction ledger, because we have physical identification materials, we have client applications, we have data processing modules to mitigate frauds within the supply chain. So we can use identification materials by a third party, or integrate the customer's mobile app to show the traceability results. So we provide a lot of elements, lot of tools, but we are flexible to provide which the potential customers need.
Awesome, man. Wow. That is really, really hitting the point of being on a distinctive path and having multiple options, and being, again, like what you said, flexible. You have to have flexibility, especially in these type of businesses and what you're accomplishing and what you're trying to accomplish. Awesome, Marton. So now you mentioned masternodes, and again, talking about the community, this is one of the big things. So masternodes, yes, the masternode question. Marton, what can you share with all of us about the latest developments regarding the subject of the TEFOOD masternode position?
Yes. We launched the food chain or blockchain in somewhere in the end of November, and since that time we are fine tuning the masternodes. We have different masternode tiers, and we have to develop and test them, and we have been close to the finish line to onboard the first batch of community masternodes, when it turned out that it was somewhere in December that we won some important projects. We published them on our social media channels like Ocean in five countries and Coffee Deck, which is a big processed food manufacturer. And also this Green Corp beer traceability and some others which I still can't talk about.
Okay.
So at that point we had to decide if we keep human resources on the blockchain side of the master nodes and the master node management portal. We can be ready in time with these projects. And we decided to suspend the work on the master nodes and allocated all people, all developers on the customer projects. And I think the community, our community was very cooperative and understanding. Of course, there were rightful complaints as well, and I understand that these challenges seem easy to solve for some people. That they think that we just need to hire more developers, but hiring more people is only advantageous in the long term, but it's a disadvantage in the short term because training and consulting them.
Exactly.
So this is not a solution in this current situation. We had to ask the master node applicants to be patient. We also suspended the master node, new master node applications. As soon as we are over all of this stressful period, we will continue master node onboarding and taking new applications. Now we have already made some advancements, and I hope that still in February we can accept applications again, and at latest in March we will onboard the first master nodes.
So you said March? Is that what?
Yes. At the latest.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's again another clear answer on the whole Mastodon situation. Thank you so much for that, Martin. This is a Tomo Chain question. Since TEFOOD and Tomo Chain are partners, all right, and I've been hearing a lot about Tomo Chain. I still have to do a lot of research on them, but since you two are partners, you clearly would have firsthand knowledge about what they are tackling. So, in this two-part question, first, what excited you to partner up with Tomo Chain? And secondly, how does this partnership propel TEFOOD to the next level of success?
Yeah. So, to tell the truth, there are two teams from our organization which keep in touch with Tomo Chain. Our blockchain development team, led by our CTO, and our Vietnamese team, as Tomo Chain also resides in Vietnam. And we work together, besides the technological cooperation, we work together in other fields as well. Like, for example, they represent us in Japan with their Japanese office.
Awesome.
Basically, we made several basic tests last year on Tomo Chain. We published, and Tomo Chain also published the results of it, that people can scan certain products and read the results on Tomo Chain. But last year we needed to start our blockchain sooner than the Tomo Chain mainnet launched. So we decided that we start with another technology. So currently, the food chain is Hyperledger based blockchain. But the advantages of Tomo chain, the scalability and the security are still very important. But currently it's a longer cooperation. It needs time. We reached we had to start earlier than their mainnet. So we reached a certain level with our current Hyperledger based technology, and now for a little bit we have to focus our efforts on the customer implementations. But we started this current version of our blockchain for a 12 or 18 months period, and we think that Tomo chain will mature a lot within this period, and we are working together with them. And we expect that once we see the limits of our blockchain, because currently it can handle the traffic and we can handle all technical challenges right now. But when we will see our limits for current tech, then we will have a proper technology to use with Tomo chain. I estimate that this current environment is fine for us for another year or so.
Okay.
So during this time we will work with them to figure out how to implement our master node system and the token economics, how to embed our token economics.
Okay. Awesome. All right, Martin. You know how curious we all are about our favorite crypto projects. So please, if you may, without being specific, could you please share some juicy hints about something or some things that is happening behind closed doors in regards to TEFOOD that would excite possible new TFD token holders and current TFD token holders? You know, something sexy, something secret, without giving too much detail, but giving us something, you know.
Yeah. So I already mentioned we are working on projects which are still not public, and it's hard to tell more because I can't. So we have a lot of short-term and mid-term and long-term plans. But currently we cannot jump from plan to plan about what kind of solutions to provide, because we have to establish ourselves in our core domain, the food traceability. But generally, I think that this era, and I already mentioned it, this era, this farm-to-table approach in food traceability has or starts to have a momentum right now. We experienced a significant growth in the last couple of months in the first contacts by retailers and food producers. And we were thinking a lot, why is that? It's for many years that consumers thought that the information flow within the supply chain is an existing feature, but on the other hand, if you see the media, there is a growing exposure of food-related scandals.
Yes.
whether it be frauds or outbreaks. We had a lot of in the United States last year about this Romaine lettuce.
Yeah, E. coli.
In Europe, a couple of weeks ago, there was this beef scandal from Poland, according to to several survey results we read, the people or the general public seem to be disappointed in the quality control processes, and people more and more want to have direct access to food history information. And now it turns out that in reality, the vast majority of supply chains don't track and trace products throughout the supply chain. And this contrast that people require more information, but the supply chains cannot give more information because they don't have it. This puts a lot of pressure on food companies, and we feel it from how how quickly or significantly they are looking for solution.
Yes.
But more and more companies see it as an opportunity, and we think in the coming years, not too far away, this farm-to-table traceability will become a valuable marketing tool for food companies. Wow. Although it can provide a lot more benefits beyond marketing, but improving the credibility in the eyes of consumers will be the first motivation for many companies. We think that on the longer term, the food traceability data can be used a number of purposes, and it's a hint about what we plan to do on the long term. We think that it will not be only a marketing and food safety related data or related application, but in the long term, food traceability can verify if a company is really using certain quality assurance protocols like NSF protocols or is it a halal method used in the protocols? So it can be a kind of quality certification usage of food traceability, which could be big, and also it can be used to report livestock data to food safety authorities, which is also another important use case, and the cooperation between TEFOOD and the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, is focusing on these parts, how to use traceability data as an input for governmental statisticians, and also it's a more science fiction vision, but it also could be used. I mean, traceability data could be used as a support to taking loans when traditional collateral is not available. When companies and agricultural companies are taking loans, they have to provide collateral. But in many parts of the world, especially in emerging countries, they are simply not. They cannot provide this collateral, and traceability data could act like a verification of credibility, and this one includes the tokenization of agricultural assets. You can imagine it as security tokens, which represent ownership or some other right, like dividend to livestock or a piece of land, I mean a field. So we want to widen our services in the future to these areas.
Okay.
But some of them, like this one, this asset tokenization needs regulation changes or regulation clarifications, and most of them needs adoption. So I think that in the next 1 or 2 years, it will be a very, very interesting and very hot era. But until this time, our core task, and I repeat it many times, is to focus on implementations because it's always like that in new technologies. When it's still very early, then there is no competition and you are alone on the market, or there are few companies on the market. But when the large companies will see, the large solution providers will see that there is money in this area, they will move significantly with tens of thousands of salespeople. So we have a limited time to establish ourselves.
Awesome. Okay. Wow, for someone who's eager for information and data, especially in this area, you give a lot of information. And for me, I'm like an information junkie. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I appreciate it. All right, so this is where I like to give the person I'm interviewing or the individual that I'm interviewing the stage, whatever they want to talk about, a speech, whether they want to talk about a community, whatever they want to talk about, something that's in their heart, a passion, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be crypto related. So, Marton, the floor is yours, buddy. Take it away.
So I would just mention one thing, that most of the time I talk about blockchain and how we use blockchain, but we have to separate two things: blockchain as a technology and crypto as a store of value. Blockchain as a technology obviously will have quicker adoption because it's simply a better technology for some use cases. But the adoption of cryptocurrencies and tokens will take a bit longer due to the compliance reasons. We think that they are so revolutionary that simply they don't fit into the traditional legal structures of the countries. But sometimes I think that it would have been better if originally only the blockchain as a ledger would have been invented without any cryptocurrency use case. And when companies adopted it, then would have somebody came out with the use to use it as a clearing or settlement medium. But here we are, and I think that the offering of blockchain plus crypto together is too strong to avoid in the long term.
Awesome.
I think that if I would have to bet, I would say that the killer application of tokens or the applications which will bring mass adoption will be either the security tokens for various use cases, or such centralized cryptocurrencies, what you all mentioned, like JP Morgan or what Facebook plans or might be planning. I think these such projects will bring a breakthrough, and they will bring other use cases, and they will bring adoption potentially for utility tokens as well. I think that in the coming 2, 3, 4 years, this whole era will change significantly.
Wow. Awesome. That's the way to close it, Martin, on a bullish stance, and I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Just again, for those of you who love information, who are listening, again, what I'm going to do, I think, Martin, I'm just going to share with you, I think I'm going to cut this in 2 parts, because you give so much information that it's so saturated with information.
I see.
And that it's just I mean, not just talking about TEFOOD, you're touching the whole crypto projects. We talked about Ripple and JP Morgan. We talked about VeChain and DMVGL. This is just a great interview, man, and it's something that needs to be. You need to listen to it and listen to it again. When I was talking to Longino from Safe Haven, I told people that before I posted it up, I listened to it about 10 times. And I was just, I loved it. I love information. That's my thing. I love information. So I'm going to do the same thing. And this is I'll probably be posting this up later on in the week. But again, a lot of information. And thank you so much. Guys, this was Martin, the Chief Marketing Officer of TEFOOD. Martin, again, thank you so much. And what a blessing, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, Marcus.
All right, Martin. Till next time. I'm going to keep in contact with you, though. I'm going to keep in contact with you. But till next time, Martin.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. I know it's cold over there. It's warm over here in Miami.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. All right?
Have a nice day.
All right, man. All right, bye.
Things are about to change. Open up the gate.